Okay, time for a new video. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. This is yet another Eurovision 2026 related video here on my channel. And today I'm going to be talking a little bit about all of the first rehearsals of the automatic finalists with regards to the upcoming edition of the ESC, which, as we all know, will take place in Vienna next week. As always, you're welcome to let me know your thoughts on anything I discussed in today's video by leaving a comment down below, and as always there are links in the description to my other social media pages. Check them out if you so wish. This video is going to be a fairly brief one because of course we only have a small amount of automatic qualifiers, so I am going to be looking on the official Eurovision Instagram page where a few photos of these rehearsals have been posted, and I'm also going to be taking a look here at the description of each automatic finalist first rehearsal, which was posted on Reddit within the past 24 hours or so. So we begin with Italy, Sal da Vinci, Per Sempre Si. It says here, we start with the all-important suit fitting. A pair of groomsmen assist a happy fellow as he chooses the threads for his impending special day. Meanwhile, Sal performs at the front of the stage, showing these style wannabes how it's really done. He's looking resplendent in a white suit, modern in style but representative of Naples design. The suit was made especially for him by a Neapolitan designer. Next up, a chandelier is lowered as Sal ushers us into his extravagant ballroom. Here, our excited groom and his best men showcase some top-tier choreography. Then it's the big day itself, and as the blushing bride is finally introduced to audiences at home, walking slowly up the catwalk of the stage, we witness Sal multitasking. He is moonlighting as the marriage officiant. The happy couple couldn't be happier. And then there's the wedding reception. It's a scene of lemon trees and lights with fireworks depicted on the graphics behind Sal as well. The firework finish seems appropriate, with the symbolism fitting for the vocal prowess that the singer is displaying right now. The high pitch he's performing in is rare for a male vocalist. It seems as though there's a lot going on here, and hopefully it's going to be quite smooth and easy to follow, because if we're flitting backwards and forwards with the camera shots, we're focusing on Sal one moment, we're focusing on the story that's being told with the other people on stage off to one side in the next moment, it might feel a little bit jarring, a little bit disjointed somehow, but certainly the story of this song is going to come through in the way it's presented. They have taken what they had at Sanremo and really elevated it quite noticeably here, I would say. Taking a look at the photographs, there is Sal in a very smart white suit. Looks like he's got some sort of brooch there as well. He's really going for it. And you have the other individuals on stage, they're quite smartly dressed as well. And yeah, really, it's a wedding tale on the stage. I'm sure it's going to look really nice, really classy, hopefully very tight. There are promising signs here. Whether it is quite as vibrant and colourful as what we had at Sanremo remains to be seen. Moving on to Germany, this is Sarah Engels with Fire. So it says here, she's brought along a cube-like prop to give her the performance platform she deserves. She starts off lying down on this cube, performing a piano ballad version of her Eurovision song to the camera above. But it doesn't take long for the blazing banger to ignite, with Sarah soon breaking into the song we all know and love. She's dressed entirely in gold, in a bodysuit that represents a blaze. The corset part has been designed to look like roaring flames, while sparkling rhinestones dotted elsewhere resemble golden embers, bringing yet more heat to this performance. She's joined by 4 dancers also dressed in gold. There are some surprises in store, and I'll be honest with you, I think I said this in a previous video, every time I see the word surprise or surprises relating to a Eurovision rehearsal, I am always quite apprehensive, because a lot of the time, maybe you agree with me here, they end up not really being that much of a surprise at all. What Sarah has in store for us this year, I have no idea. But let's take a look at the photographs. It's quite a saucy outfit, to say the least. She's got dancers, there they are, this cube which lights up. There's a smoke machine kicking in. yeah, I think they're going to be channeling some fuego energy, if you see what I mean. We know that she can sing pretty well. We know there's going to be a great dollop of energy on stage for 3 minutes. I'm not too concerned at this first stage with how everything is looking and sounding in that Reddit description. Moving on to France. Well, this is one of the big favourites to win. 17 years of age. The performance begins in a thick cloud of smoke, very dramatic. Starting the performance on a small podium at the back of the stage, Monroe, with Regard, ends on a different platform at the very front of the stage after a 3-minute march across a 30-metre catwalk. The Steadicam is used quite a bit, and she has 5 dancers holding her back at one point. It's a conflict, and the smoke intensifies as the battle progresses. During a finish so climatic it has a double ending, we get fireworks in the graphics and pillars of smoke erupting from the stage. She's dressed entirely in white, in a style that merges modern design with the traditional fashion of the aforementioned French Romantic era. A bell-shaped skirt is tailored over a petticoat, while on top the singer is wearing a shirt, tie and waistcoat combo. The singers' dancers are all dressed in black, complementing the black and white colour scheme we have on display here. This is looking pretty solid, pretty classy, maybe fairly predictable, it has to be said. But here's the thing, even if people don't really enjoy the presentation of this track, her voice alone is going to draw in a lot of jury points, if you see what I mean. This cannot be ruled out from victory whatsoever. And in the photographs, it really doesn't look too bad. Sort of as I expected, in all honesty. And I'm not too sure about the whole performance being this march down the centre of the stage. But yeah, there are promising signs here for France. Moving on to the United Kingdom. This is as I expected as well, really. Look Mum No Computer with 1, 2, 3 has arrived in Vienna, but he finds himself already back to working the 9 to 5 office setup. But this is no ordinary workplace, it's a supersized version of the music video. As the song begins, we see rows of desks on the stage. I think I said this a long time ago, because of the amount of stuff that might be on stage for this performance, it makes sense to me that the UK is going to be on just before or just after a commercial break. I would not be shocked if this is on song 13, song 12, something like that, sort of in the middle of the show where there's a bit of a longer pause maybe, so they can get his equipment on stage efficiently enough. I wouldn't be shocked. Anyway, joining him for his shift are 4, for now, co-workers. Wearing computer monitors for heads, these guys sum up precisely how the artist feels about his new environment. Blah, 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 blah. As the track really kicks in, he breaks free and escapes. The office desks become a choreography centrepiece. His co-workers and Look Mum No Computer transform their space. And then we have his signature synthesizers and keyboard built by the man himself. He's wearing a pink boiler suit, with silver zips and also a pair of Doc Martens boots. Now, the photographs don't really give a huge amount away. The people that he has on stage with him, they're in green boiler suits with these furry computer monitors and chattering teeth where their heads should actually be. It does look a little dark, I would say, across these photos, but I'm sure it is really very vibrant and quite chaotic in terms of the lighting later on. There's also going to be some big pyro, which we can see here. Yeah, fingers crossed the UK gets some love from the public, but we'll just have to wait and see next weekend. That leaves Austria. Trancschein by Cosmo, the host nation, who will close the final. It says here, this song has its own dance routine. Whether Cosmo and his animal friends are doing the dance all in a line or atop the huge climbing frames that are lowered from the arena ceiling onto the stage floor, it's clear he wants viewers at home to join in. This enthusiasm for movement ties in with the message of the song. At the start of the performance, he is in black leather trousers, a black rhinestone shirt, and a mirror ball-inspired breastplate. Well, I think he wears that throughout, with matching disco armour running down his left arm. He ends the performance at the club with multicoloured strobe lights pulsating behind him. This really doesn't look too bad. I can't see Austria finishing much higher than 20th in the grand final this year. The silver breastplate does look as though it's been trodden on by a group of people, at least in this first photograph. So it does look a little bit weird. He's got the blue star makeup over one eye. He's got some sort of Iron Man thing going on one sleeve. You've got the climbing frames. You've got this swirling pattern, a little bit Wizard of Oz tornado on the screen behind him. Yeah, certainly it looks a hell of a lot better than it did at the national final, a performance that I wasn't totally bowled over by at all. So yeah, I know I'm repeating myself here, but promising signs for this one as well. If I had to give each rehearsal here a score out of 5 based on nothing but what I've read on Reddit and the photographs we have, Italy 3.5 out of 5, Germany 3.5 out of 5, France 3 out of 5, UK 3 out of 5, Austria maybe a 3.5 out of 5. Anyway, that's it. A pretty short video from me, not a whole lot to say. Of course, no Spain, which is a real shame, not competing this year. There will be a few Instagram posts, link in the description as always to that, at some point fairly soon. I'm just waiting for a few more photographs from the second rehearsals of the semi-final 1 participants to surface online. Hopefully they're coming fairly soon. And I'll be back with another Eurovision related video fairly soon, all being well, regarding the second rehearsals of the semi-final 2 participants. And then it really will be time to turn my attention to the actual live shows themselves. Predictions and what have you are all coming fairly soon. Anyway, thank you very much for the continued support, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye for now.